You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Y&R fans. This is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I cannot even tell you guys how thrilled I am to bring you this confirmed spoiler that Victor Newman is going to kick Victoria down a notch. She is getting demoted, y'all. I'm so excited. All right. Victoria Newman has been running amok for a long time now, doing her family dirty, sleeping with someone on her staff, and in general, acting a whole lot like her namesake daddy when he's at his worst. To make it even stinkier, Victor Newman's been praising and rewarding Victoria as a chip off the old block. Now it's all about to change, and the mustache is about to give her the slap that fans have been dying to see happen for nearly a year. I'm going to tell you all about it, but if you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our Y&R updates, news, and more. So Victor is shaking up everything at Newman Media and at the flagship Newman Enterprise company. He decided to fast track the McCall/Augustus/SNA Newman Media merger. He decided to put Nikki in charge of Newman Media, even though Adam Newman demanded the role. And then he told Nick to go back and work at the main company, Newman Enterprises, and help Victoria run it. He kept Audra on, but she was demoted from CEO to COO and is going to work under Nikki. And Nikki told her she had to stop seeing Kyle, and they lied about it and said they would. Then on Friday, Victor makes one more surprising move. He gives Sharon back her company, that Kirsten Inc, with no strings attached, and that's because it's kind of a loser company. He was just going to gut it for parts. So Nick was already waffling about turning down the co-CEO job working right under Victoria, but at the top of Newman Media, Newman Enterprises. And Sharon asks him to come run the company she got back from Victor. So Nick is going to turn down the job at Newman. And these are all official confirmed Y&R spoilers, by the way. Not making any of this up. Confirmed. So that leaves Victoria alone at the top of Newman Enterprises with Nate at her side, but only for a hot minute. And then Victor is going to snatch that rug out from under her. That's the situation we have, how Victor has changed everything. Then he shows up next week to rock Victoria's world and knock her down a peg or two. You can bet Victoria is not going to take this lying down. She is the mustache junior, and she is going to give it back as good as she gets in the end. So Victoria rants to Victor next week about having a very important empty chair. And she wants to put Nate into it since Nick doesn't want to come back to the company. She wants Nate at the top, her bed buddy, running the family business at her side like her yes man minion that he is. There is no way Victor is going to ever allow that to happen. He does not trust Nate one bit, and he's right not to. Nate did his own family dirty. Why would he do the Newmans any different? So Victoria's dad tells her, oh no, not Nate. I've already picked someone else out to fill that seat. And Vicky thinks, oh, he's gonna bring Adam in, that he wants Adam to run the company with her. And Victor's like, nope, that's not the case. Frankly, though, as much as Victoria would chafe at Adam coming in, if she knew what her dad had in mind, she might choose Adam as the lesser of two Newman evils. Why? Because guess who Victor wants to be CEO of the company he founded? Well, he wants it to be himself. Daddy tells his baby girl that he's going to be stepping back in as CEO, and she will be demoted to co-CEO, which at Newman Enterprises is basically second in command, not a co-ruler of the company. It is a slap in Victoria's face. I am so there for it. This is all confirmed, by the way, people. Not making any of this up. As far as Victoria can see, she's done everything Victor's asked. She's the one kid who has always worked there. She doesn't go just walking off. She put in the sweat. She put up with all his demands. She knows, though, with Victor in the big chair, even if her painting stays up on the wall, her power is about to be stripped away from her. You know, Adam's going to be smug when he hears about this. I'm pretty smug hearing about it because I don't like the way she's been acting. And when Victor lays all this out next week, Victoria can't really say anything but, okay, Dad, okay. And that means no more fooling around with Nate in her CEO office, because every time she comes in, Victor's butt is going to be in that chair. So this whole thing is really cramping her big boss lady style and her at-work love life. And I expect, and this is me speculating right here, this is not spoiler, this is me speculating, I expect Victor is going to keep his thumb right on Victoria, and he's also going to ramp up the focus on Nate, which is not going to be good for either of them. Watch for Victoria to immediately start plotting to see how she can take back the CEO chair and get her dad out of the way. That piece is a confirmed spoiler. So here's my questions for you guys to consider. Will Victoria try and go to the Newman board behind Victor's back and have him ousted? She basically has threatened that before. She mentioned before about having people on the board, but maybe Victor has shored up his resources. Or will Victoria enlist Nate in her sneaky scheme to take down her dad? Well, of course she will. All right, I have a couple of more things to say about Victor and Victoria, but if you're enjoying this confirmed spoiler about Victoria getting demoted by Daddy, please click a like. Definitely drop your comment. Tell me what you're thinking about this. Are you excited to finally see her get a little slice of comeuppance? And if you haven't already, please subscribe. That helps our channel so much, and we really, really appreciate it. So Victoria is going to be scheming. That's a confirmed spoiler. And this is me speculating. If Victor catches her plotting against him, boy, she had better have her chess pieces lined up to win, or else he may crush her. This could be the beginning of the end of Victoria's reign at Newman Enterprises. She might be out of work, just like her little brother Adam, if she doesn't watch her step, right? What do you guys think about it? Let us know. This has been Belinda from Soap Dirt. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.